Hi, Dean Casmento here. Are you often frustrated by how much you don't get done in your allocation of time? You allocate time to a task or time to getting something done, but you always seem to run over time, and that builds up a lot of frustration and anger, potentially towards yourself. Do you find that you have a list of things that you go out and set to achieve at the start of each day, and you create this list, and by the end of the day you find that you may have only got through a quarter of it? No doubt that's a great source of frustration and anger, and sometimes sadness, that it's almost like you keep on sort of setting yourself up for failure. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole process of how we can work on time management, but there's one thing that I want to get started with is thinking about your energy levels. And I'm not talking about how you can raise your energy levels, but for you to check in with yourself right now and think about, as you go through a little audit of your day, what times of the day do you find that you have the most energy? And what times of the day do you find that you have the least amount of energy? And energy in relation to focus and in relation to concentration. Now, I know you probably want to say, well, I have energy all the time. Well, we know that when we consider the 80-20 rule, that there's only really 20% of our day that is extremely, extremely effective. And obviously what we want to do, we want to replicate that sort of excellence, that 20%. But I want to ask you, if you were to do a daily audit, and this might take you a day to do, or a couple of days to do, that go through each of your days and noting where you feel at peak sort of performance, where you feel a high level of concentration and focus. Is it AM? Is it PM? Is it before breakfast, after breakfast? Is it before lunch, during lunch, after lunch, or is it in the afternoon, or the evening, or when you get home? Now, once you make note of when you are energetic, start to look at breaking down your tasks into high-valued tasks, or high-valued actions, and low-valued actions, or high-priority actions and low-value priority actions. And what I want you to start to do is start allocating those high-priority, those urgent and important actions during the periods of the day where you have high energy. I often work with many clients, and they try and do these real high priority tasks that require a great level of focus and concentration during times of the day or times of the evening where they're lacking the most energy. So really do this energy audit for yourself, and then do your high value tasks during those times of the day or times of the evening when you do have your highest level of energy and productivity and concentration. And then allocate those mundane tasks. And you know as well as I do, there are mundane tasks on a daily basis that we need to do, but don't really actually progress us forward in the context of business, or whether it's relationships or study or personal growth, whatever it is. So those mundane tasks. So what I want you to do is to think about those mundane tasks, get a list of those, and get those high-valued, high-priority tasks, get a list of those, and place the mundane tasks, the not-so-important tasks, in those times of the day where you're least energetic, and those high-priority tasks during the times of the day where you're most energetic, and just get busy doing. So I hope you got some value from this really simple concept, but I wonder whether you've done it, and whether you can do that now if you haven't. If you want to find out more information about my coaching and personal breakthrough program, make sure you jump onto my website at www.deancasmento.com.au, or email me directly at info@deancasmento.com.au. Take care.